the show is a mixed reality show. It's an attempt to build a bridge between the so-called real world and the virtual worlds. Not just Second Life, by the way. Second Life is one among many now. And we have artists who are working in OpenSim, various parts of OpenSim. I think people have got to start thinking more generically. But it's an attempt to build, to bridge that gap. Most of the students here have not been introduced to virtual art before. They're not introduced to it online. Most of them don't go into Second Life or other virtual worlds. But this is an opportunity to introduce them to a lot of fantastic work that's being done in a new medium. And it's also a great opportunity for people to cooperate internationally. Yes. We have artists who are from Poland, from Argentina, from Canada, from Australia, all over Europe and so forth. And the networking capabilities of the virtual universe are strong in that respect.
I'm Lori Landay. I'm an associate professor of cultural studies at Berklee College of Music. And I do various kinds of things in Second Life, including teaching and making art and machinima. And I think what we see around here is really interesting, to bring what we often only experience in a virtual world to be able to actually see it in genuine 3 dimensions, as well as a 3D machinima that someone made. And to be able to look around and also have a chance to meet some of the artists is a really exciting experience. But to see some things that we do only interact with on a computer screen, and to be able to see them in the actual world, and to be thinking about what works in different kinds of spaces, what does mixed reality mean? And as we move more and more towards something that is augmented reality, where what we see in the computer and what we see in the actual world starts to
on an iPad.
And on an iPad. This is where some of those ideas about augmented reality, mixed reality, start to be imagined.
I'm also known as Miss Print Thursday. This is my sculptural installation called Suspended Alterations, and it's a site-specific installation, which is an assemblage of ready-mades and found objects. And the work represents the idea of connecting the digital realm with the real, and incorporates ideas of technology and the idea of connectivity, as well as the trajectory of tools and devices for communication. So the work is several sculptural components that create a whole. And those components consist of Judies, which are dressmakers' mannequins, as well as found objects and sculptural assemblage, which is connected by strings in the window space of the gallery. To me, it was very interesting to intersect with the window space of the gallery, because that was a metaphor for inside-outside, inside of virtual reality versus outside in real life. So it became very compelling for me to work in the window space.
So you want to tell me who you are?
Martha Jane Bradford, otherwise known as Alizarin Goldflake. That is actually my most recent build, Aquarella. And if I do the machinima, it'll be based on the story that went with that build. And in real life, I'm working mostly on these digital collages, and I'm also doing really large prints of things like the fish. So that image is about, it's 30 by 30 on canvas. And it's presented the same way that this is, with the hanging rods, so it doesn't have to be framed. It's really easy to ship. And it doesn't need glass, which I also always hate to put things under glass.
I'm one for Japanese art, so it reminds me of that. I just like the color, the contrast, and all of that, going from dark to bright, and dark again. These are like, all of these are nice. Like, they all have their own.
Did you see the 3D?
Yeah. Those are some nice art. Even like one over there, it looks so real. I just like being in there.
I know.
Or even that one with the hand coming out. That's cool.
Hi. So what do you think about?
I love this one.
Why?
Because it plays this song. I never knew what it was called. Apparently it's called Memories, and it's beautiful. And I want to buy it. Apparently, if you put like light on it, or if you put heat on it, you can smell the beeswax. It actually smells like honey.
Uh-huh.
Right
You
now,
smell
it
it?
smells like crayons.